About a week ago, a friend of mine sends me a link to a song on YouTube. She said, Rob, you got to listen to it. It's great. I've listened to it multiple times today. I listened to it. I think it's great. It's by a guy by the name of Eddie Dalton. Now, if you know who Eddie Dalton is, you know that he's fake. He's AI. He's completely made up. At the time, I had no idea. So I'm listening to this song and it resonated so well with me for a couple of reasons. Number one, the guy seems to be 60s, 70s, somewhere around there age-wise. Now I'm saying the guy. There is no guy. The AI version of what they drew this guy to look like. And he's singing this song. The words are so much about his life, what he's learned in life. And whether or not he wrote the song is what I was thinking, or someone else wrote the song, but he's singing it from his heart. The song resonated with me. Then I found out that he's completely fake. Nothing about him is real. I don't even know if the words of the song were written by someone. My guess is it's AI. Even somebody typed in, I want a song about this, that, and the other, another day old, etc., and it wrote up this thing. Now, once I learned that it was AI, the next time I was in my car and I listened to the song, I got about, 20 seconds into it and I turned it off. It just didn't have the same feeling for me. Now, I bring this up because my girlfriend doesn't care. She said, it's music. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I get that part of it, but I think there's a lot of people out there that are like me, that you listen to a song and if it's written by someone and it's sang by a different person or the same person, it's about what they see, how they see life. It's their creativity, not some AI bullshit. It's who they are. It's like listening to Billy Joel or the Beatles. They're putting together music that comes from their heart, from their experiences, from what they imagine, whatever it may be. And I think that's one of the main reasons why music is such a connector between people. With AI doing the music and then creating this persona, this fake guy that does not even exist, just to kind of build up this fake feeling, I don't know. I think it's horrible. I really think it's horrible. Now, again, a lot of people don't really care. They're like, it's music. Well, the reason I tell you this story is because, again, this is my opinion. I'm a guy who does video for a living, and I've interviewed probably 2,000 people over the last 12, 15 years. The reason that people connect so well with someone on video is because that person is real. Or at least you think that person is real, right? And you start to follow this person if they're talking about something that resonates with you. It could be an accountant talking about stuff to do with money and saving money and taxes and whatever else. If that resonates with you and you like the accountant, the person on video, you start to follow that person. And that is the power of video. There may be 10,000 guys or 10,000 accountants that do videos like that. You're going to find the one that, for whatever reason, you like. That person resonates with you. Everything about that person, and of course the content has to be good, but once you find that, you start to follow that person. Well, what if you've been doing that? You've been following this person for 2 months, 6 months, maybe a year, and you find out that the person doesn't even exist. The next time a video comes out from that person, would you be so quick to click on it and listen to what he or she says? I don't know. Me, I don't think so. This is how I see it. I think a lot of people feel this way. I'll give one more quick example talking about AI. My girlfriend wrote me a note one day, and she told me, she said, Rob, I put into AI all the things I feel about you. And this thing is, Rob, it hits the nail on the head. It is absolutely perfect. It was a poem. I read the poem. And knowing that she didn't write any of it, yes, it came from her heart, kind of like a card. You buy a Hallmark card, it comes from their heart, right? But honestly, I'm reading this thing, and I know she didn't, and I'm glad she told me, it didn't really, I saved it because she asked me to save it, but it didn't mean nearly as much to me as it did to her, because she felt like it captured what she was feeling. Now, fast forward about 6 months, and she gave me a card. And I have the card right here. It's just a simple card. On the back of it, she wrote a note. I don't know, maybe it's 40 words. That I kept. That note was awesome. It was right from her heart. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't the perfect AI written whatever. But she wrote this note when she was putting the card in the envelope. And this card sits on my desk. Big, big difference from an AI generated card. In my case, an AI generated video, or an AI generated music. Again, that's my 2 cents. I'm going to do more videos on this because I now have some clients that are thinking about doing their videos on AI. They could do that, but if they can do it, if they can put themselves in whatever profession they are in, have AI videos, well then why can't their competitor do the exact same thing and have his perfect video out there with no flaws, no gaps, no and all this other stuff? Who cares? We're human beings. That's how we speak. So what are you going to have? A series, 2,000 people using AI in the same exact industry, in the same exact field, putting out all this fake bullshit that all they're doing is writing a script, uploading their voice, uploading their picture, and letting it do its thing. That may work. I just think the guy or the lady who's going to get the followers is going to be the person who is real. And if I was that person, I'm doing this for a video, but if I was doing a video, if I'm an accountant or whatever, I think I'd end every video by saying, by the way, I am not AI. If it's important enough for you to watch my videos, it's important enough for me to be in the video. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Feel free to share your ideas. I know I'm going to probably get a bunch of people telling me I'm crazy, but just make sure it's real comments. I don't want to see any AI generated comments. All right, take care.